don't think you did that. I don't know how much you trashed that game. Anyway, attacks, nothing. Trashing. Trade route. Forge. Okay. Great. Village is Villa. Festival. Shanty. Draw is Journeyman Hireling. Hey, look, it's an engine. Looks like Forge is a big deal. You can comfortably put lots of terminal draw in your deck and know that Villa is right here in the supply, making your deck better. So what do you do? Open Silver Shantytown? I don't think I want to open with a trade route. I think I'd rather try and spike a Forge and thin that way. Trade route's just not that fantastic of a card. Shantytown actually has good synergy with Villa, right? It's actually pretty good. So yeah, Silver Shantytown, maybe even spike a Hireling, but aim to get a Journeyman shortly. Feels bad mana is in reference to doing an action that feels bad but isn't necessarily the wrong choice. Oh, I thought it. I didn't know that was part of it.
So do I want a herbalist in my life? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. Rockstar Shantytown. Come on, let me hit 6-3. That's $4. So I'll be getting a Journeyman next turn. Shantytown feels a little bad here. I mean, if I collide Shantytown with Journeyman, then you know I play the Journeyman, I get a Villa, and then I play the Shantytown. That's what you do about it. But does that get better with a second Shantytown? I think I would rather just have more treasures to draw with the Journeyman. Because then it gives me another Shantytown. I could name Shantytown, but I really would rather name Estate. Let's get the silver. It's a better card for my deck on that shuffle. We don't like estates. Boom, that synergy. Look, he does that synergy just like a freaking pro. On turn 4! Wow, you're so good at Dominion. I can't compete with that. It's a little bit sad that I got these 2 estates in hand, but I'm not going to name Copper and just draw the 2 silvers in my deck and then cause a bad shuffle. I'll draw the other estate, but it's not worth it. I can draw 3 coppers and still get my Villa and be relatively happy with my life. So we'll do this and have 5 again and mindlessly pick up another Journeyman, right? No, it's too late for mindlessly. It's mindfully pick up another Journeyman. Time passed that one by. Artificer, okay, but I'd rather have the Journeyman. Villa's a really good card. Shanty or silver, once again, the dilemma. Hashtag the dilemma. I have a Villa in my deck, and my deck's bigger, so the disaster scenario is a little less likely to happen. Let's pick up the second Shanty. So I can draw a Villa with this Journeyman. That's fine. Let's just name the estate. There's still one of them in there, and I super don't want to draw it. Gross. Oh, this is fine. This is not gross. This is still fine. I didn't draw that estate. No, yes, I did. I still want to name estate. Drawing a Shanty here is annoying, but still better than drawing an estate. And there's more estates. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That was so hot. Oh, that was so amazing.
So with Port now, I don't think I want to name estates. There you go.
Getting Shantytown on a board with Villa is weird. It's good enough for the early draw, but weird nonetheless. Yeah, it's like Villa's a weird card, you know, and it has all these weird interactions, and Shantytown's one of them. It's good. It's a good interaction. Like, it keeps Shantytown as a viable card in your deck for a lot longer. And wow, that draw. That Shantytown draw.
That was amazing, yes.
I think that's I think maybe that's the first or second time in my life this has ever happened to me. Shantytown with no actions. Draw Shantytown without another action. Anyway, this is Hireling over Journeyman, is it? Hireling's a good card, but like with Villa around and especially this Forge, I've got enough silvers. I can like play silvers, buy a Villa, and forge all the coppers. Let's do the Journeyman. It feels pretty good. So now I want to draw estates because I know my Forge is in here and I'm kind of likely to draw it. There's also like more Journeymans in there without shanties. So I think I'm going to name Copper because I want to give myself a chance to draw. I mean, I want to trash the Coppers to Forge, but I really want to make sure that... See, like, there's Journeymans in here and no Villas, and so I really want to ensure that I'm able to, like, buy a Villa with silvers. And last turn, like, I played one of them. So yeah, we're going to name Copper here. I would really like to draw lots of estates. Oh, I drew a Villa because I can't track my deck. Great. Turns out it didn't matter what I named. I'm going to name Copper again for the same reason. Okay, we still have to name Copper. We got to make sure we can get to the... Or wait, I can forge into a Villa, right? And do that. Villa, when you gain this, put it into your hand, +1 action. Oh, that's so broken! Oh, that's hot. All right, we're doing it. Oh, that felt so good. And now we name estate. We don't want to draw that last estate. Shantytown's just fine to draw. Wow, that was really lucky.
Yeah, draws are really good, yeah.
Yeah, that was really good. 2 Journeymen?
Seems pretty good.
Or can I do better? Can I, like, get frisky with Villa? Not really. Not super great here. Man, I don't like the 2 Journeymen right now. I'd rather get maybe Journeyman Festival. That feels better. Festival Journeyman. No, that's awful, right? My Shantytowns are already activating because I'm the luckiest man on the planet, right? I don't need a festival. Man, that hireling's just looking at me.
Can you use Artificer to activate Shantytown?
Ooh. You can. I think Villa's probably still better, but you can. I'm trying to think of when I would do that with the cards I have in my deck currently. If I had a Forge I didn't want to play, but I'm always playing the Forge now. Someday. Realistically, I'm forging Estate and Shanty and Coppers into a 5-er shortly. That's probably what's going to happen. Yeah, whatever. I'm getting the Journeymans. I think that's best. Yep.
So what do I name here? I have a Fortune Hand and a Journeyman. So if I play Journeyman and name Coppers, so that I draw good stuff, I might have the problem that I don't have 4 because I only have 3 coins. So I need at least 1 copper.
Can you draw silver?
I maybe should. Sorry?
Can you draw silver?
Yeah, that's. I have silver, but the problem is if I don't draw silver, this is a dead turn.
Oh,
so
you just have
feel
silver
lucky?
and copper. I don't
Do
know.
I feel
Do
lucky?
you feel lucky? I wouldn't do it. I would not name Copper.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
There you go. Rewarded. Workshopping a villa is non-terminal. It's better than that because you gain the villa to hand. So, like, it's a village, right? And you get the dollar and the buy and all that good stuff. Villa is, like, broken.
I think I trashed the villa here.
What did that villa ever do to you? Wow. That villa's feelings are hurt. No, I think I want hireling. Or do I just get another journeyman? No.
Hireling.
I'm going to draw a whole bunch of cards next turn. I'll be fine. Get the hireling. It's a good card. I feel like half the time I look at this interface, I look at the number of cards left and think it's the cost of the thing. I don't really know why that is. I don't know either. On the Dominion cards, the cost is in the lower left. I think this is fine. Is it different than Making Fun? I don't think. I think Making Fun did the same thing. I don't know what's up with that, Wandering Winder. And,
I think I'm really eager to get the last 2 journeymen here. Which means I can't trash the coppers, but I still think that's worth it.
is the best and only source of draw... no. Never mind. Hireling is a card. Is that the best thing for your deck, or are you just trying to boss the split?
The split, I think, is very important here.
Really? I don't
Yes,
know.
because overdrawing can help Artifice and so on. I think that's pretty good. Draw is really important.
I don't know that I feel that way. Overdraw with Artificer being the point, I feel like just getting provinces at that point is better, rather than building so much. We need to actually draw...
I can still forge this turn. With that much draw, it's easy to forge this turn, right? Unless I have to Villa to continue my turn, but...
I don't think I'm ever going to trigger both shanty towns. I think we'd better do this and name Copper. I just got a little paranoid there. I think now I'm happy drawing pretty much anything in my deck. What am I not happy to draw? Hireling? No, I want to draw that too. Just name Curse. Here we are playing Shantytown as an...
How many coppers do I still have?
Again, that's fine. This is fine. I'm going to draw my deck anyway.
Yeah, still name copper here, I think. Look at you playing all the action cards.
Playing so many action cards. Unfortunately, I couldn't forge a Shantytown this turn. So playing the forge at all this turn just isn't all that fantastic. It's fine. We don't have to do everything right now. I'm just going to play the Hireling. I'm not going to try like buying a villa and thinning all these coppers. Like I don't really think that's worth it. I don't want another villa in my deck. What do I want? I'm going to play the Hireling. I'm going to have 7-12. With 12, what am I doing? Hireling.
You only have 3 villas?
It appears that way, yeah. We have the same number.
I have 2.
Yeah. Hireling and gold. That's very ambitious. I did draw my deck this turn, but I needed like all the shanty towns just to have the actions. And it's hard to... maybe I should get the villa. A villa is a decent card for my deck. Actually, Festival is just a lot better. I could...
like 1 coin better?
Yeah. But if I'm not using Villa's ability profitably this turn, then, you know, I might as well get the Festival.
Sure.
But Villa's ability could still be used profitably because it costs 3, you know? So, like, if I had 12, then I could buy the Villa and I would have 9, and it doesn't...
yeah, and?
Yeah, that's still not very good. So I'm not using it profitably. So, like, is it Hireling and... I mean, Hireling Festival seems better than Hireling Gold, and that's still kind of along the lines of what I want. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. Forging into a Festival requires me to put a Villa in the deck. Doesn't seem worth... And yeah, I decided I wanted to keep all these coppers around because they're still most of my payload. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Hireling Festi, end turn. Wandering Winder says, do you want to forge now or Hireling now? Hireling plus Festival seems decent.
So there's 3 cards, so that doesn't matter what I do here. Yeah, the same thing. I don't want to trash those coppers, I think, yet. 2, 4, 6, 10. Yeah, I think I just get 2 festivals here.
Come on, hireling, save me. Oh, you saved me. Dear hireling, I love you. Hireling, I like you more than Sea Hag. Oh, just went there. How many coppers did I discard? 3 coppers! That's so many coppers. There's now only 1 copper in here. And, yeah, let's name silver. There's more of them bad boys. Oh, man, look at that. That's so good.
Oh, I should have probably done Festival Artificer. Now that I think about it. Yeah.
What do I not want to draw here?
If I Artificer gain a villa, it goes into my hand, not on my deck, right?
Great question.
I think it's the same thing. It's the same thing when you transmogrify into a Nomad Camp, it also goes into your hand, not on your deck.
Sounds legit. I cannot confirm or deny that. I drew a hireling, which I should have named as Wandering Winder.
But I'm not sure how it works here because that was a bug. I once transmogrified a Nomad Camp and it went into my deck, and then I asked in the forums, and Donald said it should go into your hand.
Oh.
So
do you know if it's fixed?
No, I don't know if it's fixed.
Lovely.
It was a long time ago. It was when it first, like in the first month or so. And then Donald said I should report, but it's not high priority.
Sure. So, I've played all my villages. I'm not going to draw with this shantytown. What I could do is leave 3 stop cards on top of my deck, which is super great. And, man, I'm just not profitably forging because I need both of these shantytowns for the actions. Even when I got that festival, because I also got the hireling. If I didn't play the hireling, I could journeyman and then forge all the things. I don't know. It doesn't seem all that great. I think I'm just going to not forge again. Or I'm not going to forge the shantytown. I think I'm actually going to thin some coppers, though. So, yeah, let's just draw the rest of these treasure cards, play Shantytown, Hireling, and then count. So I've got 9 plus any coppers that I keep. I'm going to forge the estate and some coppers into an herbalist. Am I, though? Because that herbalist, am I ever going to trigger a Shantytown? I probably can. Actually, I can probably do it. Now that I'm probably not like buying a hireling this turn. So festival, well, if I got festival gold with the thinning, that's pretty good.
That was really stupid. I should have gotten an artificer. I will overdraw by a lot, I think.
Trying to think if I can like squeeze a villa into this hand, but it involves just keeping coppers, and I've decided I want to add enough payload to my deck that I want the coppers gone for reliability. That this draw was really scary, and it's kind of likely to happen. So I'm going to forge the stuff into, I think, an estate. The point is actually relevant. I don't want an herbalist. I'd rather keep the estate.
You have 5 coppers?
I do.
So I'm 1 card thinner. No, 2 cards because you also have an estate.
Right. So I'm thinking like either festival gold. I don't think I need any more hirelings. It's going to be time to like get green cards. I really need to green next turn. I want to set myself up for that with success. So like festival gold costs me 11. I can thin 3 coppers, and then I'll be able to hit 16 exactly with a forge in my deck that doesn't really do all that much. I could still like I have the option to do shanty and estate into something. Yeah, I think that's the way we go here. Yeah, and we'll get the estate, and we'll go with gold festival. Forge estate plus silver into festival, buy hireling and gold. I didn't think about forging estate and silver into festival. If I'm going to buy a hireling, I could thin a couple coppers then, couldn't I? I had 5 virtual money, 7 with 1 silver. I would thin 1 copper, but I would also thin an estate and not really the silver because it's about journeyman. It leaves me with what's my payload at that point? I add 5. It's a little more than 16, and I have a hireling. So with a good turn, I could end up with potentially a slightly better deck with another, because it has another hireling out. Yeah, that might have been better. I lose the tiebreaker point, which is not a big deal. Yeah, that's probably better. That's probably better than what I did. I was thinking not thinning any coppers. I could thin 1. Which I would probably do. I wouldn't need it for the payload at that point. You need 12 to get hireling and gold. Oh. Someone who I've never heard of has just whispered to me on Twitch. Let me see if they're actually watching the stream. They are not. They said Gato. Can I block this person?
So
No.
I definitely want an artificer here. Yeah, that's for sure. I think I get a shantytown as well because I trashed one. And another festival seems good.
Man, I just don't think Artificer's fantastic here.
I will so overdraw this turn.
Then I think building your deck to not overdraw and not getting the Artificer and just starting getting points earlier is good. Okay. I have... How many coppers left in my life? 3, 2, something, whatever.
I can just artificer and explorer, for example. And
But do you really want that? I don't know.
I can then forge, for example, if I buy an herbalist as well, or an artificer and herbalist, I can then forge the gold with herbalist into province. There are so much things you can do.
There are a considerable number of things that one can do. This is true. I'm thinking about forging things before I shuffle.
So how many coppers do you still have?
It's either 2 or 3. I'm trying to remember if that last card is a copper. I kind of think it is. I've seen everything else. Yeah, it's probably a copper. So, like, the journeyman can draw 3 coppers. What I'm thinking about is, like, forging into something before I draw options. Forge 2 shanty towns into a hireling. Play villa, journeyman, probably draw and play the hireling. I keep the tiebreaker point that way, and I get another hireling into play. I'll get 2 more coppers, so I'll have 7, 10, 14, 16. So I could still double province, and then I get a hireling out that way. That seems pretty sexy. The only potential issue is that I'm low on villages, because I just trashed 2 of them, but they're the worst villages in my deck at this point, since I don't think I'm ever going to actually trigger them. and like Villa is still there. It can bail me out in a pinch, and I get like a decent jump on greening. Did I count that correctly? I think I did. What's that last card if it's not a copper? Maybe it's another festival. In either case, it's going to let me hit 16 this turn and probably play a hireling, which I like quite a lot. Other options, forge Silver Estate into Festival. I don't really feel too great. Or wait, Shantytown Estate into Festival is what I would do. That's decenter.
Decenter?
Decenter, yeah. I don't know. I kind of like that a little more than the hireling. I get to draw everything because I still don't think I get to trigger the other Shantytown, and I'll have kind of an abundance of actions at that point, so the one remaining Shantytown gets better. And it's better. I lose the tiebreaker estate, the tiebreaker estate, but I don't think I care too about that.
I don't think the tiebreaker estate matters all that much.
Right, it matters very little. It was just better than Herbalist because Herbalist stops the shanty towns and doesn't actually do anything. Yeah, and I would like to draw the thingy. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. We're gonna forge Shanty and Estate into Festival. It feels slightly better. So we'll do that. And this. And I'm just going to name Curse, I think, because I'll be able to trigger this Shantytown. Oh, it's a Journeyman. I have 5 Journeymen?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
That's why I got the last 2.
Oh, yeah.
You
really, I mean, then it was a better card for your deck than what I thought. Okay. If it was like Journeyman 5 and 6, I could see those not helping you too much. But if it's Journeyman 4 and 5, like, yeah, I get it. Seems like a much stronger play. Now I have $18. And yes, I could rebuy the Tiebreaker Estate with this line of play like Wandering Winder suggests. Do I want to do that? See, the thing is, like, the Tiebreaker part of it isn't that important anymore. But it gives me some more forge options.
Yeah.
Forge Gold Estate can get me a province. I don't have to, like, cannibalize one of my 5 costs in order to do that, which feels real bad. I've got 2 hirelings out. I'm pretty thin. What's the worst that could possibly happen? The worst that could possibly happen is that I don't draw one of my 5 Journeymen in my opening hand. So that's, like, much worse than having a couple of extra forge options. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to get it. Wandering Winder says, "It seems wrong to me you don't have much overdraw." I mean, it makes my draw worse, so I think we're in agreement. Can also forge 2 shanties and an estate into province. I could do that, but I feel like that's aggressive. I mean, with 8 provinces in the pile, it feels like I don't want to be cannibalizing my deck that hard yet.
So I can forge something, I can artificer something.
That doesn't mean you're wrong.
What do I want in my life here? What do I want in my deck? So what is my goal even? I don't think I want 3 provinces anyway, because that would be kind of dumb.
That's no bueno. You don't want that.
So I guess I want 2 provinces. And set myself up that I can quadruple province.
I don't think setting yourself up for quadruple province is good if you're going to get 2 provinces. Because if you get 2 provinces, then I'm just going to get, like, provinces next turn, right? Being able to get 4 just doesn't seem useful at that point. Like, I'll probably get 3.
With quadruple province, I mean just to get a second forge, maybe.
Sure. I guess that's the only way you really can do it, and the forge is useful for getting duchies, which you're going to need a lot of at that point. Okay. Sorry.
Do I trash the silver or the shanty town? The problem is, yeah, I think I need to trash the silver here. Or do I even need to draw that forge that I gain? What can I do with that forge that I gain? Can I do something with it? Maybe I should Artificer first. Maybe I draw a village. What is the last card in my deck here? I'm not sure how many festivals I bought. Do I have 4 festivals? I don't think so. And I only have those 2 villas. I don't think I have more villages here, so yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I want to do this here. And then play this. And then play this. Now 7, 10, 12, 13.
Puppy.
I guess I don't have enough money.
Hi, puppy. How's my puppy? Puppy looks tired because I don't think she slept well last night because of the rain. Poor puppy. Puppy's camera shy. You should look at the internet, Lexi. It's really not a puppy anymore, is it? Yeah, she's 6.5 years old. She's almost 7. You can see the gray in her face.
That didn't work out like I expected. That's terrible.
I call her puppy anyway. Always a puppy. Yeah. Pupper, doggo, puppy dog.
I think I want to top deck a shanty town here. And I only have 12. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I messed that up. I should have. I'm not sure what I did wrong, but I messed that somehow up.
It's tough for me to say at this very moment. So getting 3 provinces this turn is very strong. If I don't mill one, right? So I think I kind of want to do that. Gives me enough of a points lead that I don't think he can win next turn, you know. He did get a second forge, but it seems pretty ambitious for him to catch up in points. So I want to do that. The most likely way for me to forge into province, I think, is forging Festival and Shantytown, and then I can double province. I'll still have 16 at that point. So we're going to try and reserve a festival, which means we're going to be playing these villas. I just don't like trying to forge the 2 villas into a province. That said, I don't want to be drawing the province, so we name province with Journeyman. That's why we had to talk about that now. So now that I'm thinking about it, like, Festival and Shantytown versus 2 villas in my deck, actually having Festival and Shantytown is better. Because if I play both of them, then I have the chance to draw with the Shantytown, and the villas just don't give me that. They give me 1 extra buy, which I'm definitely not using. So, and I have 2 villas and Festival Shantytown in my hand right now, so, like, maybe I get ambitious. This Festival and Shantytown are the last 2 of their kind. So yeah, I think it's correct to play the villa here still. We did skip the province, so now I think I do want to name Silver, because I can draw everything, so let's name Silver. We skip both silvers. Wow, I'm so good at this game. We still have all of the options. This has gone pretty well for us. I think I'm just going to draw whatever those cards are. I'm okay drawing the gold. It doesn't matter. I have so much draw, so we'll just name Curse. Now we actually have to make the final decision on Festival Shantytown versus Double Villa. And we decided that already. I'm going to forge the villas.
Just FYI, I think I have to stop after this game.
Okay. Oh, I have 2 provinces in my deck. I should have continued to name province. It's too bad that I'm bad at Dominion. Fortunately, that didn't hurt me. I still have a Journeyman in my life. I don't need to play like any of this. Yeah, I can do the things. So yeah, we'll do the things. Forge the villas. And you gain the province for me, and then I do this. Okay.
12, 18, yeah, that's probably too big of a lead.
You can forge Shanty and Journeyman, play the villas, get 3 provinces. Right, I could. Well, I had 18 payload in my deck at that point, so I figured having the Journeyman in my deck is better.
No, I basically have to gain all duchies, or how can I still win here?
You're going to need a lot of duchies.
12, 18, 12, 4 duchies and 2 provinces and 4 duchies is a tie or lose on turns? Let's lose on turns.
Yeah, that double province turn when I got it was really important. I think I was ahead though, right? But yes, if I only had exactly 16, I definitely would have forged the Shanty and the Journeyman just to get the 3 provinces. Because having the points lead at this point is very strong. So I had to do that. Trash the coppers. I could have trashed the coppers. Oh, if I did it that way, I could have trashed the coppers. Is that good? I have 1 less draw card and 2 coppers, and I also have a festival. Yeah, I don't think that's good. Just having a high number of journeymen in my deck is the most important thing for reliability. Because even like if my hirelings don't draw me something good here, I'm still okay. because like a villa effectively costs 3. I could still buy 2 provinces, and that doesn't even take into account forge shenanigans. But like I can just buy villas, and this turn is fine. I'm not worried about it.
I think I have to gain this now to gain a lot more money here, or something to forge. Not sure what I'm doing, but you probably easily get the 2 provinces, and then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm in a pretty good position here. All I have to do is mindlessly play
Discard
action
3
cards for a
provinces,
while.
nice.
Oh, I guess I can stop naming province, can't I? Oh, no, I can't. There's still one in there. Yeah, we're basically there. I'll just continue naming province because it's fun. Discarded 4 provinces and like didn't draw a lot of cards. Yeah, so we'll do
I guess you were just 1 turn ahead, and that made a difference.
Yeah. I think I was ahead, and I played the being ahead to the point where I kind of made it so you couldn't do anything to win. Was there a particular thing that helped me be ahead? You had a 5-2, got the journeyman. That was fine. It worked out pretty well for you.
I think I had pretty fine draws, though.
Yeah, that worked out pretty well for you. I would say after turn 4, you were probably a little bit ahead. I had some really good shanty towns.
No, that was you. Turn 7, I bought a silver because I only had silver copper. That was kind of bad.
Mm-hmm. I think both of us had above average draws. Would you say, or would you say?
Turn 9, I bought another shiny town because I only had silver copper. I guess that was pretty bad.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna do it. Like those turns are super bad for you. I was really piling on journeyman. Were you buying journeyman at pretty much every chance you could?
Yes.
Except
I
for
mean,
forge?
I even forged into them so that we can split them evenly.
Is that what I